amazing day to share a story. Why hello there! My name is AIDILIA JASMEEN from SK TANJUNG 2. Let me talk more about myself. I'm a 12-year-old who loves listening to music, and I want to be an English teacher when I grow up. My favorite subjects in school are English and Malay language. So today, I'll be talking about a book titled The Mystery of the Museum Murder. Sounds mysterious, doesn't it? The book contains 126 pages and is illustrated by Jim Aichison in 2011. Let's talk about him. Who? Jim Aichison. Jim Aichison, better known by his pen name James Lee, is an Australian writer. Before he became a full-time writer, Aichison was a voice actor and creative director of an advertising agency. He also published books on business and advertising. Aichison's earliest book was a script called Under Her Spell, written for Grace Gibson Radio Productions using the pseudonym of David Carrick. He gained popularity in the late 1990s when he began writing the Mr. Midnight series. For example, Mr. Midnight, Stay in Your Grave, and Mr. Midnight, My Creepy Computer. He also wrote the Mr. Mystery series and the Young Immortals. In March 2006, Aichison launched the Mr. Mystery series, which catered to be the same demographic group as Mr. Midnight, but with murder mystery stories solved by a group of characters. In June 2009, Aichison launched a new series called The Young Immortals, featuring the trio of Train Tang, Jeffrey Hunter, and Tamara. While reading this book, I also learned new words such as menacingly, perspiration, and agonize. The specialty of this book is the cover's illustration is very unique. The flow of the story is very fascinating, and the quality of the book's paper and cover are amazing. In my opinion, the story has never made me more curious as I read it. People who love solving mysteries will love it. The interesting part of this book was when they were investigating Tiffany Tan's apartment. When Alvin Saw and his team were investigating her apartment, it was really tiny, as if someone never lived there. Now, let's talk about Alvin. Alvin wears an all-white t-shirt, blue jeans, and sneakers. His jumpsuit hair was always cut very short at the sides, which seemed to make his ears stick out. And because his hair sprouted up from the top of his head, he looked a bit like a carrot. At the beginning of the story, the writer told us about a museum midnight, cloaked with deep shadows, and the only source of illumination were the fire exit signs, glowing green above the emergency doors. Creepy! But what shocked me at the end was Tiffany Tan was found guilty for the murder of Dr. Lai. Alvin and his team celebrated the close of the case with thick burgers and thick shakes at the headquarters. Now, my friends, this tells you that you should always work together as a team to achieve you and your team's goals. Want to know more about this case? Get this book now. It's only for 11 Malaysian ringgit and 90 cents. Buy his other books too, such as Hard Puzzles book, Mr. Midnight, My Class Vampire, and The Mystery of the White Tiger. Thank you for hearing me out for today. Take it easy, my dear viewers. Goodbye.